are rolling.
Hey.
All right.
Things moved.
Things moved. I need to look at the screen and see where it is now. Oh, I don't like it. Why is it over there?
Yeah.
I don't like it. Fix it, Stu.
Everything's changed.
Zencasters change.
We don't like change, clearly.
Change.
No.
Really don't. How's Darren? How you doing?
I'm alright, dude. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well.
Can you all hear me okay?
You're very
about.
quiet.
Yeah, a little quiet.
Is that any better?
Oh, that's
much
much
better.
better. Thank you.
Okay.
Have you started the new job yet?
No, not yet. I'm still going through the process of waiting for my background check. I've got a couple of things I need to complete online tonight. And my reference from my current job still needs to come through.
Right.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
not yet. I'm hoping that they'll give me a start date soon so I can plan. But I finish my current job on Wednesday.
Ooh, not long.
I at least will have a long weekend. Maybe I'll start the new job on Monday. I don't know when I'm going to start yet. Yeah, so I'm just hanging on and hoping that nothing goes tits up.
I'm sure it won't.
Nah, we're
Excellent. So next time we get together, we'll be celebrating. Yay!
Yes, I cannot wait for 5 o'clock on Wednesday.
Is that your last day at the current place?
It is, yeah.
Nice.
The
Are you going to take a mic so you can drop it on your way out?
The last couple of weeks have been frustrating, so I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Hopefully less frustrating knowing that you are going there.
A little, yeah. I'm still waking up in the mornings and being like, I don't want to go there anymore. But it's only 2 more days.
2 more days, mate.
more
You can do it. You got this.
Power through. Yeah, and how's Dom?
I'm pretty good. Don't know what to say, really. I had 10 days off work recently, which was beautiful. I literally needed a holiday to recover from my holiday, which was which was funny. But also, I was massively over my hours. So I was just like, no, I'm taking some time off. End of August, we're closed. Mark, here's how to pat test stuff. Go nuts. Sort it all out. Great. Back into work on Wednesday, which is fun. We're gearing up for our autumn-winter season. Some good stuff coming through by the looks.
Any actual plays? Because I have this real bugbear about theatres, and I know it's outside of your purview, so this is not a dig at you. But I have a real bugbear about theatres not doing enough plays, and it's all like, what do they call them? Tribute bands and that sort of thing. Which there's nothing wrong with, but
I mean, to be fair, Stu, I'll be honest with you, it's the tribute bands that make the money. It's the tribute bands that make the money and allow us to take risks on plays and stuff. But we do have a reasonable amount of theatre coming through.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I would say probably less than we've had in years past, but we definitely do still have them. And yeah, don't knock the tribute acts because they allow us to take risks on things.
It's not. I'm not knocking them, but when you look at because as you know, I spent a lot of time in Swindon and Swindon theatres. It's all fucking tribute acts. When that's the only thing there is, and there aren't any except for the Amdram groups in the area. You might get a play every 3 months or something.
Yes, but there is no quote unquote proper theatre, is there?
Yeah, with big quotes, yes, because that means different things to different people. But
yes, I know it does. I tell you where there is some proper theatre, our podcast. Yay! Welcome back, listeners, to Tales from the 20 Side, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Let's Play podcast. My name is Dom, and I'm your GM for this game and for many others, and I'm joined by Stu.
Hello!
I'm joined by Darren.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Amy.
Hello.
Hello. Once again, we have no Neil tonight. He is fallen afoul of the scheduling gods. The scheduling gods are not kind to him at the moment. But he'll be back with us soon. In the meantime, he will once again be piloted by the lovely Stu.
It is okay. He has his fucking understudy here who will shout and swear at Alwyn Odzve.
Perfect. It's like he's in the room, folks. It's like he's in the room.
He never left.
Can we just do an hour of Stu
Alwyn.
Golluming it? Conversation between himself,
Yeah, give us a
Alwyn,
monologue.
and Otto.
Do you know what? I would kind of be up for that. That would be quite interesting. I'm sure Otto's going to have a lot of things to say to Alwyn after this current encounter he finds himself in.
Stu's got a lot of things to say to Alwyn.
So
I
yeah,
am not responsible for Alwyn's actions. I keep saying this.
You literally are the only person responsible.
This is what I've been
Alwyn's
saying.
actions.
Now, I would say so. I know, Dom, you have your history of performing arts.
Yes.
But Darren, you're the other professional actor in the room.
Yeah.
You, I would have thought, of all people, done. Once you're like get the character, the character is a different persona. That the character is a different person. They're not. They're no
Still
relation
you, though,
to.
isn't it?
But you also write the character.
I write.
Well, you
are
know
the
what I mean.
character.
Like, yeah.
Oh god, I went all Alwyn there just to prove your point.
just a bit, just a little bit.
I don't know what you're. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, to some extent, I do agree, but also, and I'm not saying this is what you're doing, Stu. But when you start saying things like "I'm not responsible for what my character does," you're getting dangerously close to saying, "Oh, that's just what my character would do," which is the battle cry of edgelord bastard players the world over.
Oh yes, there are an absolute ton of dicks out there who have used it for shitty behaviour, and absolutely,
Yeah,
no,
and
I don't
I
want
just-
to go there.
Just want to clarify that I'm 100% not saying that's what you're doing.
No,
but
no.
it does for me that does come just a bit close to that.
There is an option B in that everything that Alwyn does is Dom's fault.
Yeah.
Because it's always in response to things that I've asked for or said. So there is some shared responsibility. In this case, it's shared between Stu and the Adventure Path because I didn't do this. This is all Paizo.
It's Paizo's fault. Come at us. Is it Jason Bowman who wrote it or someone else?
Who wrote this particular adventure? I can find out for you very quickly. This one was written by Jim Groves.
Jim Groves, come at us, Jim. Tweet us, Jim Groves. We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to
Genuinely
hear.
would actually.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear your opinions on how I've butchered your lovingly crafted adventure path.
Hey, rule zero. It
See, I
always
think
goes back to rule zero.
I'm responsible for Brother Amos's actions, but he is pretty much always a reflection of whatever mood I'm in when we play, which is why he's always a grumpy fuck.
What are you saying about us, Darren?
Oh, it's not you guys, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. Do you know what? Every single time I've ever heard that in my life, it's always been me.
Well,
not you, it's
here's
me.
an occasion where it isn't. Drink it up.
What about Amy and Della? Is there much of a crossover there?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not the sort of person that can be someone else. I play kind of what I know.
So you're a stabby, steely person then?
Yeah, that's me in real life.
Okay, I
Keep an eye on your belongings.
bear this in mind next time we go camping. Right.
I mean, given the industry, the field that you work in, Amy, I can't say I'm entirely surprised.
I mean, when we did that record at yours, I did end up with a fork in the leg, and my wallet was 20 quid lighter.
See?
We all came away with something. We all came away with our little figurines, thanks to Dom.
Yes, you did.
Ah, yes.
You did.
Yeah.
Which we haven't had a chance to use recently. We really should book in an in-person at some point.
We should,
because today, this very actual day, I got a big drop leaf table specifically for no other reason than in-person records for us.
Nice. That's
So we're
it.
doing it round mine, yeah?
That's it.
I can, because my car's big enough.
Good point, good point.
There you go.
But yes, we should.
Definitely. We'll arrange that off air with Neil.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If we can ever get him back on into good words. If our schedules can ever line up again, is what I was trying to say.
He is really busy at the moment with his Mr. Monopoly stuff.
He is.
He even turned down a Christmas gig.
What to do Monopoly?
Yeah, because
wow.
Part of his new contract is like, we'll renew your contract, but only if you guarantee to do all of December. So,
Okay. Okay.
So
My
kind of...
schedule might get a bit more full if I get on this course that I'm applying for.
Is that the theatre mixing course?
It's like three nights a week, so it.
Well, I tell you what. I think I have a solution to all of our scheduling problems right here, and that's just to kill all your characters and end the podcast with a dragon.
Oh, that
what
is
do you reckon?
so harsh.
Do you know what?
Bring it.
I want to fight this dragon and prove you wrong.
If we TPK this episode, you're going to really regret saying
Yeah,
that now.
yeah.
Maybe.
Did you knock on wood just to make sure?
I did.
Well
Just
done.
did.
Okay.
Great. But speaking of the dragon, where do we find ourselves, folks? What are we doing? What are we up to?
Panicking.
Yeah, Alwyn. Stu.
We find ourselves safely back at base. No, that's not going to wash.
No, unfortunately, that's not where we ended up.
You rolled a big old 1 on your deception check there, Stu. Sorry.
I did. Yeah, we're Alwyn's at the top of the tower. Everyone else, I think, was not far behind on the stairwell.
Trying to stop you from doing what you're doing.
And Alwyn's just scared the dragon away.
You keep believing that, Stu. You keep believing that.
But it has flown off.
It hasn't. What? It's hovered. It's sort of stepped back toward the edge of the clock tower. It's flapped its wings and it started to beat up into the air. It hasn't left.
No, it's just preparing to just destroy us because we're now in its bedroom.
Why are we in its bedroom again?
Because Stu ran up the stairs.
And why did Stu run up the stairs? Sorry, why did Alwyn run up the stairs, Stu?
Because Stu told him to.
Because Alwyn was feared that the dragon might have been chomping on children.
So far, he has seen no children, so perhaps he's correct. Who knows?
That's what's worrying him. Well, I mean, the dragon's obviously worrying him, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a concern. And do you know what? Otto mentioned this particular spell he has to stop things from flying. I can't find it.
Do you have a spell that just kills dragons outright? Otto.
Does Otto have that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I assume Alwyn does
I can
not.
see.
Sadly, Smite Dragon is a 5th level spell. He can't cast it quite yet.
See, that would explain why Alwyn would run up the stairs so quickly if he knew Otto had such a spell.
The spell I think you're looking for is Earthbind, Stu.
Earthbind, thank you. I'll.
Which I legitimately didn't know that Neil had picked. So awesome.
As a sorcerer, does he pick spells? Does he have to pick?
Yes, whenever he gains a level, or rather, whenever he gains spell slots, he gains a spell.
Ah, right. So he picks them, but he's not a prepared caster.
No, he's a spontaneous caster. So basically, he can cast any of the spells he knows in any slot, which is nice. It's the trade-off between a wizard and a sorcerer. Like a wizard has a massive spell book full of all the spells you can ever imagine. Basically, a tool for every situation. However, you have to pick them ahead of time. Whereas a sorcerer is much more limited in the amount of things they know, but they're much more flexible in casting it.
Right. And now you've said it, yes, I can now see it in his spell list.
Cool. Sorry, Abby, you were saying something a second ago.
Yeah, it's just gone out my head. You said 2 words and it sounded like almost like Twisted Firestarter, and then it started playing in my head, but I've forgotten what you said now, and I was like, oh, that's really good. Spontaneous spellcaster, that's what it was. And
Spontaneous spellcaster. Oh, I'm a spellcaster. Spontaneous spellcaster.
Yeah, that should be a song.
Fantastic. Well, we all know that Otto is a bit of a prodigy, so see what happens. Sorry, that was awful. Let's just get on with the game, folks, shall we? Before I make that even worse. All right, so coming back straight into the game. So Alwyn has just eaten a face full of frosty dragon's breath. He's watched this dragon sort of start to take to the air in front of him. That ends the dragon's turn. We are straight on to Alwyn Templeton. What do you do?
Going to raise my shield.
Okay.
As my first action. I'm going... How far out from this thing is the dragon?
So currently, Alwyn, I can tell you are kind of at the top of this ladder with a trapdoor. You kind of just popped up through it on the north side of the clock tower. I'll just describe the room again, just so you got an idea of what's in front of you. So this you're in quite a large chamber, which contains the workings of an enormous clock with massive faces on the north, east, and west walls. To the south, the entire exterior wall has been knocked out, and a platform of gleaming ice extends out into the open air, and a chill wind blows through the opening. You can also see the frost kind of curls around the outside of the tower, which you had previously seen from ground level. You can also see that tracked rails weave in and out of the corners of the room, passing through 5-foot square openings in the walls. A block of clockwork gears and mechanisms runs toward the ceiling to the west. And you can see that in the centre of the room, kind of raised in like the pinnacle or the apex, you can see there is a massive bronze bell.
You are a massive bronze bell.
And for your information as to where the dragon is, Stu, the dragon is currently 35 feet away from you. It is it has sort of moved out of the hole in the southern wall, and is about 5 feet off the ground, above this platform of ice that extends out above the city.
Okay, but if I was at the edge of this platform, would I be able to reach it?
So it's still over the platform. You wouldn't even need to be on the edge.
Okay.
But yeah, it's only 5 feet off the ground at the moment.
Right. So, Alwyn's really fucking stupid. His second action will be to move up to the dragon.
Yes, you can do that with 25 feet of movement. Gets you just in range.
And his third action will be to strike at the dragon.
Okay. Not to be this person, Stu, but you have just climbed a ladder. Mm-hmm. You would have had to stow your rapier at the very least, so you have to draw it.
Okay. In which case, if I can retcon that slightly, I want to stay where I am. Raise the shield, as I said. Draw the rapier. Chardonnay's down the ladder, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Because he can't climb ladders.
Indeed.
Established that.
Indeed. He does not have the opposable thumbs required to climb the ladder.
That sounds like a challenge.
Dogs
I feel
can
like
climb
you can
ladders.
climb ladders without the need of thumbs.
I've
surely.
seen dogs climb ladders at Crufts.
Yeah.
With his final action, I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on himself.
All right. Okay. So you do not have your shield raised.
Oh, I raise the shield.
Oh,
drew
sorry.
the rapier,
Raise
lay
shield,
on
draw
hands.
rapier, lay on hands. Perfect. So take those hit points back. When did you last use lay on hands, Stu? Didn't you use it?
No, I did battle medicine.
I
Consciously.
I thought you used it during the fight with the Splinter Gunnums.
No, that was battle medicine.
Okay, I'm trusting you. I'm sure I heard
Because
you
Neil
say the word
did
lay on
some
hands.
heals. Neil did some
Okay.
heals. Well, Otto did.
Okay, cool. That's fine. But yeah, so mark off your focus point. Obviously, we'll need to keep track of that. Yeah, so that's going to end Alwyn's turn. Let's have perception rolls, initiative rolls for everybody else, please. So for Amos, Della, and Otto.
Ooh.
25.
25.
I got a 31.
31 for Della, okay. And for Otto?
Oh, sorry. My bad. I forgot. Otto is 16.
16 for Otto, okay.
I can't remember, sorry. Have we been tasked with killing this dragon, or have we just ended up here because Alwyn ran up the stairs?
We
Bit of
do
colour,
ultimately
mate.
need to get rid of the dragon to cause, so we can continue our quest.
Not
but
necessarily kill it. We were told
And
that
not
getting it
right
out
now.
of the city would be equally
Getting out of the city. Okay.
yeah,
would be an option. But
Yeah, just to give you a bit of a recap, Solvig Erdol, the leader of the Heralds of Summer's Return, sort of now that you guys have proved yourselves to him by taking care of some matters, he has found a way to help you with your quest, basically by instigating an uprising from his men and also from the remaining Iron Guard, who were the previous kind of guard force in the city. Basically, with their help, he's planning to basically cause a massive distraction, so you can sneak into the wooded area in the centre of town and hopefully find Baba Yaga's dancing hut. But in order to do that, they need this dragon, who is the captain of the guard. They need the dragon out of the picture. So either that's kill it or find a way to drive it off for a sizable period of time. But that's where we find ourselves. So actually, so Amos, you have the same initiative as Alwyn. However, what I'm going to say, because Alwyn has just acted, we'll come straight round to Brother Amos. So you are currently in the floor below. What you can't see what's happening with Alwyn and this dragon upstairs. He's basically told you. I think the last thing he said to you was, find a way to jam that clockwork. I'm going upstairs. And then no more than sort of no more than 10 seconds after Alwyn said this, you heard the creak of a trapdoor opening, the jingling of some coins or something scattering as this was done so, and then you heard a draconic sounding chuckle from above, followed by a whoosh, and you saw sort of freezing cold air coat the inside of where the ladder is, as some of it kind of spilled down toward where you are. So, with that in mind, what would you like to do?
Roll my eyes and go up the ladder.
Okay, right. So you start climbing the ladder. You see Alwyn is currently stood on the top rung of the ladder and is very much in your way as you get there.
Move out of the way, Alwyn.
So, my turn.
So, I mean, if you wanted to sort of climb past Alwyn, just because you're sort of having to squeeze through, it would take. But basically, it would take an extra action to get you up onto the top floor.
Okay, I'll use 2 actions to go up there.
Perfect. So you get to the top of the ladder. Do you want to go to Alwyn's left, Alwyn's right, or straight in front of him?
I'll go to his left.
You go to his left. Okay. Remember, that's my right on the map. As you sort of pop up, you see the same scene as just described, and you also see this dragon flapping above the icy platform to the south of the tower. As you get to the top of the tower, Amos, you see this dragon, and it is just majestic and terrible at the same time. And I need you to make me a will save. I've just remembered I would also have needed one of these from Alwyn as well, please.
At 14.
14.
31 for Alwyn.
31 for Alwyn, okay. So, Amos, as you see this dragon, like, even though you can speak Draconic, you've never met a dragon. You've never seen a creature this majestic and this terrifying in your life. And as you see this creature, that fear grips your heart, and you are frightened too. Alwyn, perhaps it's the drunkard's luck shielding your mind from the worst of any kind of fear, or it's just the fact that you had an idea of exactly what you were rushing up here to find. You succeed on that saving throw, but you are still frightened. A bit of that fear makes its way into your heart.
Okay.
All right, Amos, you have 1 action left. You are currently, in terms of distance, 5, 10, 15, 20. You are 30 feet away from the dragon, but as mentioned, it is currently hovering sort of 5 feet above the ground. You could hit it, but you would obviously need to get close. But you have 1 action remaining currently.
Would speaking to it use an action?
Depends what you want to say. What do you want to say?
That perhaps we could come to some sort of agreement.
All right. So
as you don't kill us and we don't kill you, but you go away.
Okay. So as you say this, Amos, you do get a reply. And you hear in Draconic, "Make me an offer, fleshy one."
Having heard the voice of the dragon, I recommend engaging in a lengthy back and forth.
Yes.
What sort of offer would be acceptable to you?
If you have nothing, if you do not know, I will take. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. Which brings us round to that'll be Otto's turn. So again, Otto is in the floor below. He's seen Alwyn rush up. This blast of frigid air sort of work its way down, and Amos has just run after him.
Okay. Otto will start climbing the ladder, swearing under his breath all the way. For fuck's sake, Alwyn. Getting into fucking shit. Fucking. Yeah.
So again, it's going to take 2 actions for Otto to climb onto the top level, because Alwyn's in the way.
So, can Otto, with 1 action, get sort of behind Alwyn, but enough to see the dragon?
No, you've got to. This is like a 10-foot ladder that you climb up to get to the next level.
Okay, he'll climb up with 2 actions then.
Mm-hmm. And does Otto want to go in front of Alwyn or to his right?
To his right, he definitely does not want to go in front of him.
All right.
And with his final action.
So before Otto takes that last action, because this might inform it. Again, as Otto climbs the tower and sees this dragon in its full terrifying majesty, he needs to make a will save, please.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30. It's a success. Otto is frightened 1.
Okay. Add that condition in.
Okay.
And with his final action, he's going to raise his buckler.
All right. Okay. End of Otto's turn. We now come to the top of the initiative order. Della Thornbury, you've been left alone on this ground level. Again, so in the room itself, there is this kind of clockwork mechanism which Alwyn had told you to jam before he disappeared upstairs. Chardonnay is kind of at the base of the ladder, kind of whining and pawing at the ladder, and you can see that sort of immediately on your right-hand side, Della, on your left, immediately next to you, there is a single door which nobody has yet inspected. What would you like to do? Bearing in mind your companions have just rushed up the ladder before you.
Yeah, foolish. Is there anything around me that I could potentially use to jam this clockwork thing? Like
possibly
a stick of wood, a bit of metal.
I mean, so let me just have a little look at the map. So yeah, there's actually not a whole lot of stuff in this area. However, I've just seen something on the map. Let's look at the description. No, actually, there is not. I mean, you can see there are a couple of what look to be small storage crates to the north of the room, kind of behind the stairs where you came up. But I think looking at it, Della, like this mechanism is immense. Something as small and comparatively flimsy as a storage crate is probably just going to be crushed by all these gears that are ratcheting and whirring through.
Okay. What do I want to do? I think I would like to open this door that's here, that everyone's run past. I don't want to go see what's up there just yet. Go by the noises.
Okay. So yeah, you try the door that is next to you, Della, and you discover that it is locked.
Okay, fine. I'll go up the ladder.
Okay, sure. So I'll say, yeah, you can have tried the door for free. That's fine. So you sort of rush past Chardonnay and you climb the ladder ahead of you. Again, it's going to take you 2 moves to actually get onto the top floor.
Yeah.
Get past Alwyn. And again, do you want to go in front of Alwyn or to either to one of the sides?
I think I've lost the chance. I will go up to the right of Alwyn.
Right, Alwyn. So in front of Otto.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
That's fine. Protect Otto.
It's fine. And again, as you get to the top of the ladder, Della, you see a dragon make a will save.
Okay. Is this affecting my emotions?
Or do you know what? This is affecting your emotions.
Ah, damn it. I rolled a 5. That is 17.
17. Even with your willful halfling or whatever it is you've got. 17, I'm afraid, is a failure, Della. You see this creature, you realise exactly how big it is, you see how sharp its teeth are, you see the frost that is curling off its mouth, and you see that the trapdoor behind you, which has actually been fused to the clock face by this blast of frigid air. And there is a moment where you feel terrified. You are frightened too.
Yeah, I feel that.
Perfect. You have 1 action left, Della.
What can I do in this scenario? Do you think we could all just sneak down the stairs like this didn't happen?
Just slowly back out of the room.
Yeah, because he's a big-ass dragon, and this is a little trapdoor, and I'd much rather deal with guards with a dragon. Open question. That's the end of my thing.
I mean, we could just run away.
I mean, if you want to use your last action just to go, what do we do? That's fine.
Yeah, that is basically what I'm doing, because I do not understand how the situation we walk away from.
All right.
And
Okay.
I'm panicked.
Okay.
This is scary. There's a big ass dragon in front of us, guys.
No, that's great. I love the roleplay, Amy. That's awesome. So yeah, that ends Della's turn. At the end of your turn, your frightened value reduces by 1. So actually, Alwyn and Otto, you no longer have it because you both succeeded your saves. Amos, yours is down to frightened 1, which is good. Which brings us round to Logrovich. Now, sort of. Yeah, you see, he's in a good position, but he's yeah, you can see the frost. The frost kind of curls out of its mouth. Doesn't seem to be enough there for it to make another blast at you all for the time being. So instead, sort of keeping just off the ground, you see he is going to. He sort of pulls his wings up behind him, dives into into the room itself, and as he comes flying towards you for his first action. For his second action, you watch basically as he sort of tucks his wings in and goes basically into a dive to slam against the ground. I will need everybody to make ground slam. Where's it gone? Yep, I need everybody to make a reflex save, please.
Oh, jeez. 22 for me.
22.
22 for me also.
Okay.
14 for Otto.
14 for Otto.
And 16 for Alwyn, and I'm hesitant to use hero points on either.
Okay. Are you keeping those rolls as they are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can tell you, as Logrovich comes pounding into the ground, seemingly with not much care for its own safety, it slams into the ground. The entire top of the clock tower shakes. Amos and Della, you each take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. Otto and Alwyn, those were both critical failures. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
And how many ring?
I'm getting there. And in addition, you are all knocked prone as just the force of this dragon slams into the ground, sending you all flying. Alwyn, you also take a single point of ring damage. You watch as part of that action, Logrovich sort of beats his wings and hovers back away from you, and then flies back out of the broken clock face, hovering above the icy platform once again. Alwyn, it's your turn.
God damn it, Alwyn. You're an idiot. Alwyn is going to rush. I mean, if he can get round the back of this dragon with a single action, that would be good.
I mean, you can get round the back of the dragon. However, that's going to throw you off the side of the clock tower.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking, can I get into a position that leaves somewhere open for someone to?
Yeah, you could sort of run down one of the sides. I mean, what I'd say that it's still where he's pulled back out. He's actually pulled a good 15 feet above the surface of the ice now. So you wouldn't be able to reach him with an attack, or a melee attack at least.
Oh right. Oh, he's quite a way above the thing then.
Oh yeah. Do you think he's dumb enough to stand on the ground where you can hit him? No.
Can Alwyn delay his initiative until after Otto?
Yes, you absolutely can.
That's
So
what
you
Alwyn
delay
would
your
like to do.
initiative. Right. Okay, so after what would have been Alwyn's turn, it's Brother Amos.
Why were we trying to stop the cogs? Why were we trying to...
I think it's something Alwyn said.
No, it just seemed like a good idea.
Right, okay.
I mean, the fact that they're moving presumably isn't a good thing for us.
If anything, we want to get it to hit the hour.
I am going to pull out the adamantine sword that I grabbed from the wooden statue.
Alright.
I am then going to hold it up, and I am then going to throw it at the dragon's face.
Okay, so you're probably not going to be in range to throw it. So you
Right.
currently, Amos, are...
We're all prone as well.
Yes, you are on the ground. You are 40
Right.
feet away from the dragon in a straight line. And I know Amos is strong. I'm not sure he's lobbing a sword 40 feet strong.
I disagree. Okay, well, then I'll get up,
Mm-hmm.
get the sword out, and maybe it would be some use to Alwyn, because I am not really very good with...
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, as part of the same action to draw it, give it to Alwyn, you absolutely could. Does Alwyn have a free hand?
No. Alwyn doesn't. I've got my rapier. Thanks.
I will draw it, and then I guess I will skip an action. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
That's the thing, right?
You are
I'll
free
just-
to sacrifice an action at any time.
I'm gonna steady myself and just wait to be knocked on my arse again.
Alright, okay. So yeah, you sort of get to your feet, you draw this sword. That ends Amos's turn. That brings us round to Otto.
Right now, obviously unfamiliar with sorcerers generally. So, is there a penalty to casting a spell from a prone position?
If it's making an attack roll, yes, it would. If it's a saving throw, then no.
Okay, so from his prone position, Otto would like to use his first two actions to cast the level 3 spell, Earthbind.
Alright.
So that is a fortitude save.
Fortitude save for the dragon. What is Otto's spell DC?
Oh, yes, I need to find that, don't I?
4 million.
Oh, no, that's primal DC. That's correct, isn't it?
That's the one.
Yeah, 22.
22. Okay. So, as Otto sees this dragon flying up into the air and sort of trying to make hit and run strikes against it, hit and run strikes against you guys, he reaches out with his magic and he casts his spell. You watch as the magic wraps around the dragon's form. It struggles and it writhes, and you think there is a second where it's about to break free, but then you watch as its wings collapse in on itself and it drifts harmlessly to the ice below it. As it gets there, you can see it's still struggling and straining, but it is on the ground for now. This dragon has a fortitude modifier of plus 18, and I rolled a 2
Oh, wonderful.
Awesome.
for a 20. For now, for the time being, you see Logrovich is kind of bound on the ice, and you hear him calling out. Amos would understand this in Draconic. What sorcery is this? It will not save you, fleshy thing. Come to your doom.
with Otto's final action, he will raise his shield.
All right, shields up for Otto. So at the end of Otto's turn, Alwyn, you use your reaction to jump in there. That's your turn.
Okay. I'll stand up. That uses a reaction, does it? Okay.
Yes, but then you get it back. It's a moot point, really, because you get it back at the start of your turn. So.
Right, but had I abused my reaction, I wouldn't have been able to do this.
Well, no, because again, you get your reaction back when you. Oh, it's weird. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Alwyn will stand up.
Yeah.
He's already got his rapier drawn. I'm going to move up round the side of this dragon to allow for someone else to get into a flanking position.
Okay, so one action to stand up. With how far the dragon is away from you, it's going to take you 2 actions to get into that position.
Oh, shit. Can I get up to it with one action?
Your speed is 25, right?
It is.
No, you cannot.
Okay, I'll get into that flanking position then.
All right.
And I'll call out, I'm in a flanking position! Let's get him!
Right, you rush around to the side of the dragon, sort of getting worryingly close to the side of this ice platform. You look down and you see the streets of White Throne a good 90 to 100 feet below you. Okay, that's the end of Alwyn's turn.
Mm-hmm. Also, the dragon is at the bottom of the tower now.
No, it's on the edge of this ice platform on the side of the clock tower. It is Della's turn.
Oh, I don't know why we're running to the dragon rather than running away. Oh, right. How far away am I? Am I 2 moves from the dragon? To get into the opposable flanking position. To
get into flanking, yes. If you wanted to just get there normally, you could get there with a movement. But to get into flanking, you would need to use two actions.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, I know. Well, I will use 2 moves to get into the flanking position.
All right.
I'm going to, as I run, shout, remember, we know its weakness. Hopefully you will remember. And then I have to draw my rapier, so I can't attack it this turn.
There you go.
No, I have to stand up and then move, so that's all I can do. This is a bad move.
Yep. All right. End of Della's turn. We are back around to Logrovich. That's come around quick, isn't it?
Yeah. So, am I frightened?
That reduces at the end of each of your turns.
Yeah.
Right.
So at the end of my turn, am I not frightened now?
Yes, you're no longer frightened for the time being.
For now.
However, seeing the two of you rush around it, that's fun.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. He's not going to do that just yet. He's got no reason to. So yeah, you do see as the two of you sort of rush towards the dragon. It speaks this time again in Draconic. So I think the only person who understands this would be Amos. I do like it when the meals come to me. And as it says that, it launches into a Draconic frenzy and is going to make a bunch of attacks against you guys.
I hope I give you the shit.
Yeah.
So first up, sort of where the two of you have kind of come around either side, you see its wings are still very much kind of pinned to its side by Otto's magic. It's first of all going to slash at Alwyn with its claws, which it's going to do twice. I have a first attack is a 30 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is a hit, okay. And the second attack is going to be a 28 to hit.
That is also a hit. Neither of them criticals.
That is very good to know. Sorry, getting damage done.
Presumably, I'm going to take 2 lots of ring damage as well.
Oh, yes, you are. Alwyn, you take... well, actually, so I suppose I should do these separately, just in case bad stuff happens. You should... So, to start with, you take 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And a single point of ring damage.
Okay.
And then you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Alwyn's down.
Along with 2 points of ring damage, but Alwyn is unconscious. Okay.
Now, does the ring damage happen after? Because wouldn't that send it
No,
to
the
down
ring
too?
the ring damage happens at the same time.
Right. That's fortunate.
That is very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. However, as part of that same frenzy, it also slaps Della with its tail.
Yeah.
And then it's got an action left after that. Ooh, that's not a great roll. 13 minus 10. Dirty 20.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. So as you watch this creature tear into Alwyn, the tail lashes towards you, but you duck under it using your small stature. But Alwyn goes down, and with its one remaining action, and with no ability to fly currently, you watch it sort of flexes its wings once more, struggles, can't quite break free. However, it looks at the prone form of Alwyn, and it will say, "Excellent, an appetizer." And it will make a Jaws attack against you, Alwyn. Okay. That's going to be a total of 19, though.
That is less than 2 below my AC.
Good. So yeah, you sort of... obviously, Alwyn doesn't see this, but everybody else watches as the dragon sort of towers over Alwyn for a second, opens its mouth wide and goes for a big old chomp onto him. But Della, as I think you're the only person in range to do anything, how do you prevent this attack from biting Alwyn in half?
Oh my gosh.
This is just for flavour. There's no mechanical thing here.
Oh, I don't know. I'm in too much of a panic state to be able to think how I would have done that.
Yeah.
Drop kick him out of the way.
Yeah.
Poke him in the bum with your sword, that kind of thing.
I mean, Alwyn has armour.
He does. Just trying to make a cool thing for your party members, but it's fine. So yeah, the attack misses. Alwyn does not take any damage there. Amos, we're on to you.
How far away from the dragon am I?
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to it with 35 feet of movement, which I think, as a monk, you can get there.
I can. I would like to get to the dragon.
Yes,
and then I
that's your
would
first
like
action.
to try and mount the dragon on its back, like around its head area.
Alright, okay. So you want to try and get on the dragon?
Yeah, because then I'm right on its head and I can just start punching it.
Okay, sure.
And stick the sword in.
Okay, let's call that an acrobatics check, Amos.
Acrobatics.
You try to leap onto the dragon.
Okay. That is a 21.
21. Yeah, 21. I'm going to say it's against its reflex DC. Oh, I'm afraid, Amos, 21 is not quite enough. You sort of You grab onto one of its wings and start to pull yourself up. The creature feels what you're trying to do, sort of thrashes about a second, and you hear it. You hear it snarling, Amos. It says, "I will be ridden by no man. Know your place, maggot." And it slams you back to the ground. You don't take any damage, but yeah, you're not able to mount it on that occasion.
I see that as a challenge now.
Yeah. I mean, what I would say, you definitely got the sense from that you probably could have done it if you acrobatics hard enough.
I'm going to try and acrobatics hard enough again.
All right, make another attempt.
And then just hold on for dear life whilst everybody else, because there goes. Okay. Ooh. 20. That's 21 again.
21. Oh, mate, that's unfortunate. Once again, you go a second time, and this time you don't even get near it before it swats you. It staves you off with its tail. Very cool, though. Very, very nice try. End of Amos's turn. We are round to Otto.
Otto is going to sigh very, very deeply.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to cast a 2-action level 1 heal.
Okay.
On Alwyn. It's 30 feet. Is he in range?
Just checking that. Oh, he is not. Otto is currently 40 feet away from Alwyn.
Okay, he's going to cautiously move 10 feet closer.
All right.
And cast a 2-action. Level 1 heal.
Perfect.
Oh, close to max. Rolled a 7, plus there's D8 as well, so that's 15 points back to Alwyn.
Very nice.
Alwyn does have the wounded condition, though, doesn't he? Because
yes, he does.
It's a magical heal.
That is correct.
It's not dying! Yay!
Okay, and that's going to end Otto's turn as he rushes forward and casts this magic, which brings us on to Della.
Is it not Alwyn's turn?
No, because remember, when you go unconscious, your initiative changes to immediately before the thing that put you there. Mm-hmm. Oh, one last thing at the end of Otto's turn. Otto feels the magic of his Earthbind spell break, and you watch as the dragon is able to break its wings free. Because it was only a failure, not a critical failure. But it is Della's turn.
Okay, Della is going to grab Alwyn by the shoulders and start dragging him back to the trapdoor.
Okay, so one action to get yourself around the dragon to Alwyn. One action to grab him. Actually, no, you can grab him. You can grab hold of him for free, and then basically you'll get one move's worth of dragging him because you move at half speed when you're dragging someone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you need to get out of here.
Assuming Alwyn is allowing her to drag him.
Yeah, I don't think he's in a condition not to, really.
None of us will be in a condition to do anything if we stay around here.
Yeah. So you are able to drag Alwyn 30 feet away from the dragon, Della. And that's going to end your turn. Which brings us round to Alwyn.
Alwyn is going to stand up for his first action.
Yep.
For a free action, he's going to cast Desperate Prayer.
Yes, get his focus point back. To
get his focus point back, which he is then going to instantly use on himself with a Lay on Hands.
Okay.
So that's 18 back. And so that's 2 actions. Now Alwyn dropped his rapier, of course, when he went dying. Is the rapier still by the dragon?
That's still by the dragon. Shit.
With Alwyn's final action, he's going to draw. He's going to draw the +1 longsword.
Right.
And say, "Everybody out, I'll cover your escape. I'll be right behind you."
Right, okay. End of Alwyn's turn. We come back to Logrovich. So now, with his wings free, there is only... there's only one target in front of him. That's fun. His first action, you see he beats his wings and he sort of begins to hover up off the sky, and you watch Amos as he sort of gets up into the air. You see a claw is extended in your direction. Come with me, maggot. We're going for a little ride. As it attempts to grab hold of you.
Oh no!
28. What's your fortitude DC, Amos?
Fortitude.
So your fortitude score +10.
That's 20.
20,
Oh, no,
okay.
Wait. 21, sorry.
21, perfect. Regardless, it is not enough, Amos. Actually, I think I might have got the wrong skill there. Bear with me. Sorry, grappling rules are just my favourite thing in any game system.
While you're looking that up, how far away are Amos and Logrovich from Alwyn?
They are 10, 15. Amos is 25, Logrovich is 30.
Ah, balls. Okay. I can't use liberating step then.
But you're alive.
I'm alive. I'm not. No, yeah, that wasn't a complaint. That was just a.
All right. So I was correct. It is against your fortitude DC. So as you hear him say this, Amos, it reaches a claw towards you, and you try as you might to try and break free before it closes around you. The claw closes, sort of squeezing you tightly. Not dealing you all that much. Well, not dealing you any damage, but certainly keeping you grabbed in the claw itself. And with a beating of wings and the whooshing of air, you watch as Logrovich takes to the sky. And that is where we end for tonight. Tales from the 20 Side is a Feeble Films production in association with Juicy Falls, music by Nazar Ryback from hooksounds.com, editing by Stu Jackson. Find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by searching Tales from the 20 Side or by visiting talesfromthe20side.com.
gosh. Oh.
I knew he shouldn't have rushed up into that tower.
Oh, should we not? Should we not have rushed into the tower, Stu?
I have every faith that Amos will be fine.
I would love it if you somehow tame this dragon and come back in your next turn, just riding the dragon, just as you would a shark.
That would be a hell of a reversal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could happen.
I mean, I'm kind of glad it's not Otto, because I'd suspect he'd come back on the dragon's side.
It wouldn't take much, would it?
He comes back saying, You know what? Myself and the dragon, we had a good conversation. He made some excellent points, and now I have decided that I am working with him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
My gosh!
What a cliffhanger!
I know. Or a tower hanger, as might be more appropriate. So the kid gloves are off now, folks. You are in the real deal of this game.
Well,
We're
I mean,
level 6.
I wanted to be close to the dragon, and now I am very close to the dragon.
You are incredibly close to the dragon.
In fact, I would say that it's me that has hold of the dragon.
I don't think so.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness!
That is quite the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It is. We'll have to figure out what happens next time, because this could get nasty.
Oh, it's already nasty. We're only going to have a look. I've died. Alwyn's died.
I'm gone unconscious.
Nah, same thing.
I tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for Neil to get back to, like, hopefully our next recording, and I'm just waiting for his reaction when he finds out that we're in a dragon fight.
Yes. And that somebody's used most of his level 3 spells.
Yeah.
Wonder who that
On
could have been. Oh dear.
Yes. He'll probably have some strong words.
Well, you say dragon fight, but they're all in the tower, and the dragon has fucked off, carrying Brother Amos. So
Yeah, and none of us actually got hit on the dragon. The dragon
No.
just hit us and fucked off, so...
Otto was the only one who actually did anything offensive against the dragon.
I desperately want the next episode to start with just Brother Amos walking across a field holding a dragon's severed head.
Or maybe
Dragging the whole dragon by its tail, surely.
Yeah.
Over his shoulder.
I choose to think that this is more a Shrek situation. Next time you see Amos, 6 seconds later, he's married the dragon, and he's like, we're going on honeymoon now. Dragon's going to be away for a while.
A thought did cross my head when Darren said Amos mounts the dragon. I had an image in my head. I must admit.
I suppose maybe now would be a good opportunity for you guys to run to the woods whilst I distract the dragon. It's all part of my plan.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
So if you were playing a bard, I'd be inclined to believe you. But